If you need some home organization motivation, today I am tackling a 2-week organization challenge where I'm gonna declutter, organize, and clean one trouble spot area every single day in my home for 2 weeks. And then I'm gonna show you how everything looks at the end. So stick around for all of my home organization tips, tricks, and hacks, and special thanks to Metamucil, who is sponsoring today's video. Let's get started. All right, let's start my 14-day home organization challenge with the heart of the home, the fridge. I know it's a big job, but my top tip is to take absolutely everything out of your fridge so you can wash all those nooks and crannies while organizing. My favorite way to organize my fridge is using clear labeled bins, and it's also a good idea to keep things in the fridge doors that don't require as much cooling, like your condiments. Next up is the pantry, and I find this spot can get disorganized so fast. I also recommend taking absolutely everything out here, checking for expiry dates, and tossing what's old. Square bins and pull-out drawers make everything so much easier to access. Now let's move on to the kitchen counter clutter. I like to use pretty jars and kitchen accessories that match my kitchen's aesthetic, and using small containers to corral items is a great way to make your counters look less cluttered. Along with this home organization challenge, I'm also taking the Metamucil 2-week challenge by adding Metamucil to my daily routine for 14 days. I feel bloated and I want regularity to start feeling lighter throughout the day, and I love that Metamucil is also great for my heart health and my joint structure support. You can sign up for the Metamucil 2-week challenge too by clicking the link in the description box below. Up high in the upper kitchen cabinets, things can get a bit disorganized, so it's definitely time for me to go through every piece and decide if I actually use it. If not, I'm donating it to one of my favorite thrift shops that help set up homes for people that need them. Look how much more streamlined my cabinets look now. Now down low in the lower cabinets, it's all about maximizing space and creating order. My storage container drawer gets disorganized so fast, so I'm purging what we're not using, and I love using these bins to store lids separately. Now let's tackle that entryway. It's the first impression of your home, so let's make it count. I love this DIY shoe storage I added a few years ago, so now it's a matter of just simply decluttering, cleaning, and putting the shoes and accessories back in their spot. Because our laundry room has a door, it is so easy for me to neglect this space. It's so easy for laundry room counters to get cluttered, so I recommend having a few small, pretty bins on the counter and some closed storage for detergents, cleaning supplies, etc. If you're more of a visual organizer like me, a giant pegboard like I have here on the wall is so helpful to organize laundry and cleaning essentials and keep them up and off the floor. Now let's move on to the bathroom drawers. This is a place that I often forget. I love using simple dollar store desk containers as drawer dividers and organizing all the items by theme: hair supplies, skincare, etc. If you work at home like me, your office might get just as cluttered. I'm filing away my pile of papers, and I also love using a wall pegboard in here to help keep things up and off my desk area. My kids' craft cabinet in the living room continually needs decluttering. I have a pretty good system in here with simple labeled bins, but I definitely recommend going through your craft supplies every now and then to recycle or donate things that you haven't used in months. Now let's not forget about the playroom. This shelf with books and toys can get cluttered, but having a spot for everything truly helps. I love these building block bins and organizing books in rainbow order for a creative and special pop of color in the playroom. Moving on to our primary bedroom, I find my nightstand to be a trouble spot, so I'm decluttering and making sure everything has its place. I recommend leaving out your most used items on top of your nightstand like books, and then using pretty trays to corral smaller items like everyday jewelry. Kids' bedroom closets can be a challenge, but if you have a basic storage system in place, they're not too hard to declutter. My daughter's closet has special shelves and bins, so it's a matter of purging what she doesn't need anymore and then putting everything back in its place. Now let's conquer that linen closet. We only have a small area in our primary closet that I use for linens, so I'm reorganizing and refolding our sheets. I find our king size sheets don't fit nicely in any sort of storage bag, so I'm folding them with the fold side out, and that makes sure that they look neat and tidy. So now that my house is so much more organized, I gotta be honest, it was pretty grueling every single day doing this. It's not my favorite thing to do, but the results far outweigh the day-to-day struggle of purging, reorganizing, cleaning all of those trouble spots in my home. I feel so much lighter. The house just feels so much cleaner. And I also took Metamucil for the whole 14 days while I was doing the cleaning and organizing challenge. And I love that I feel so much less bloated and regular. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it inspired you to take a couple weeks to organize those trouble spots in your home. Just take it one area at a time, have a schedule, and just go through every area. I hope I also inspired you to take the Metamucil 2-week challenge. I will link to that down in the description box below. You can sign up for a coupon code and 14 days of tips, tricks, and reminders. Wishing you joy today in your home and always, and I'll see you in the next video.